Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Is it just me, or am I like not where I usually am? It's because my webcam's off. Hello, hey Carlix! Welcome. Do you guys like this shoddy loop that I have playing in the background? I really hope so. I was gonna try to have like a new one of these, like a Blue Skies themes, stream starting soon thing for Saturdays. But I ended up running out of time, so far I've got this loop and that's it. But on the list of new things though, thank you Carlix, on the list of new things, well first of all, I want to read these off because I feel like I forgot to read these off last stream, at the end. Because I try to always read off events when we have them at the end. At EBC1, thank you for following 4 days ago. And then the rest of these from 3 days ago. You Cypher, thank you for the tier 1. So this is why I keep missing your feckin' streams. Probably. John Ball TV, my buddy, my bro, my broski, thank you for the 8 months. 8 slutty months, and probably gonna be more than that, to be honest. Love you, slut face. It's a good thing I'm cutting this out when we edit it down. And finally, go follow John Ball TV if you haven't, by the way. John Ball is cool. Did you delete the Among Us stream? Yes, I did. That stream is dead. That stream's gone. There's one clip that survived it, and that is it. Finally, Dysfunctional. Thank you for the 6 months. I cannot believe I got an ad just now. Why? Because there were 2 N-bombs dropped in it, and I'm not about that. And it was also just kind of a cringe stream because I kept dying first right away in every single round I played. I would always die early. The one time I didn't die early, I was imposter and I got voted out for it. So after the second N-bomb, I was like, yeah, I have to go. I'm not gonna stay here. And after that, it was kind of cringe from there. I was like, man, I'm just gonna erase this from history. I just played Among Us. How did you like it? Also, I hope this sound is okay. Alright, while I'm waiting for that response from Carlix, let me explain a thing that's happening today. So, I've been having a problem. If it's good, sweet. I've been having a problem, as some of you might know. When I edit the Blue Skies VODs down, right? The way I do it is I just take it straight from the stream VOD, and because I'm only recording desktop audio, and, you know, stream VODs being what they are, my mic audio and my gameplay audio just become one track. So if I try to cut up my voice at all for in the cut downs, I also have to cut up the game music, and it bothers me because it makes it sound weird. But the other day, I came up with an idea. This is my idea. Alright, we can put this over here for now. We're gonna do that later anyway. There we go. So my idea is I'm gonna try to open Audition, and hopefully the stream doesn't implode. Okay. Turn the music down a little bit more. I'm cool with turning desktop audio down a bit today, because I know I'm gonna have to turn it pretty far down for the game anyways. Oh, this is still behind me from last time. I forgot about this. This is still from Among Us. I forgot my right monitor display. I changed it around for Among Us. Anyway, I'm gonna have Audition open, and we're just gonna do one of these. Blue Skies Sayori episode 3-1. Mic audio. There we go. There we go. And then I just do one of these. And now, hopefully, I will have mic audio that is separated and that sounds clean. That's the theory. That's the theory. Hopefully it works out. Now, hopefully this doesn't tank the stream. We'll find out. If not, I can actually take this into Premiere. I can sync it up afterwards. And then I can just add in the songs in post. And it'll sound clean. I'm very excited about this. This is going to be great. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't crash. Let's go ahead and stop the music. I'll move this back over here. You can hang out with Streamlabs. I'm gonna pop out chat. Actually, no, I'm not. How far can I... Oops. I just want to be able to see Audition behind Streamlabs just to know that it's, like, still recording. That's good. Okay. As long as I can see Streamlabs behind, like, I'm solid. Blue Sky soundtracks are sick. It's a really sick soundtrack. It really is. I'm glad to own it. It is actually free. You can get it for free. Just by the way. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna put the face cam back up while we... Actually, well, let's do this. And I will transition when the time is right. I'm gonna... Alright, music's gonna go away now. Bye-bye. Library. Show you guys a little behind the scenes action as we open the game. Now, by the way, I have to say it's the start of every Blue Sky stream. If you have not played Doki Doki Literature Club before, go do that first. You can get it at ddoc.moe or off Steam for free. And if you are interested in this mod, you can pick it up for yourself for the low, low price of free from blueskiesmod.com. My PC captured Audition for some reason. That is okay, we can change this. Give me a moment to fix this. Capture Blue Skies. There we go. Ha! It made it small. Oh no! I play DLC, it still freaks me out. It doesn't freak me out that much because I'm just dead inside. Oh, it made it small. Okay. It's okay, we can fix this. There we go. Easy. Easy peasy. Not even a problem. Okay. How's the sound? Are you annoyed yet, chat? Are you annoyed yet? Look at him go. Let me just check a few things. Sensor new to the yes. That always ticks off, and it scares the shit out of me. Sound is good, I think. Great. Also, hi. Hey, Cobalt. Hey, Beam. You're the same color as Carlix on my screen, so it threw me off for a second there. All right. So when we last left off, we had just done day 1, quote unquote. We wrote our first poem. We went in. Natsuki and Yuri had their argument. We learned that Sayori is an arsonist, which you can recount, by the way, if you go check out the YouTube channel. I uploaded the edited down version of it just yesterday. It was up at 4, I believe. But yeah, we're gonna write our second poem and go into day 2. Also, guys, do me a favor, don't let me forget, I need to record a sound effect of the page turning. I don't have to do it on stream, I can do it after. I just need to save, like, right before opening up a poem. Now that I've said that, I'll probably remember it, but we'll see. Okay. Anyways, we gotta write a Sayori poem now. Let's begin. How are you, by the way, Beam? I hope you're doing good. Let's see. Lazy is a Sayori word. I think love would be Natsuki. Nope. I'm wrong. I don't know my childhood friend very well, apparently. Clumsy? Calm? That would be Natsuki. Excitement? Sweet? That's Natsuki. Man, when we do the Yuri route, that's gonna be so easy. We're gonna fly through the Yuri route. It's so easy to figure out what's hers and what isn't. Warm. Sunshine. Together. Fun. Clouds. Damn it. Joy. Doki Doki is a Natsuki word. I'm well, thank you. And you? I'm doing great. We're playing Blue Skies. I couldn't possibly be sad when playing Blue Skies, because this game will never be depressing, ever. Smile! There's no way this game could ever get dark. Speaking of dark, suicide! Whoa, I wasn't expecting Yuri. Okay. I thought the last time we clicked suicide it was a Sayori word, but oh well. Now that I say that out loud, I realize how dumb it sounds. We can move on from it. Is that some sarcasm I'd attack? No! Never! Me? Sarcastic? No! Not in a million years. Shame? Shame. That's Sayori's arson pass creeping up again. Except she's not shameful, and I know it. I've seen her start many a fire. And I can't say anything about it, because, you know, she's my friend, and I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt her. Rain cloud. Essence. Friends? And... Puppy is Natsuki. Awesome. Done. The most Gene Belcher sarcasm I ever did here. Hey, Benta. What's up, man? I almost hit skip instead of save. I would've been a little upset at myself. Alright. So hopefully, no frames dropped. Yeah! Okay. So for those of you just coming in, what's happening is I am trying a thing. I'm recording my my own voice audio, my vocal audio separately. Let me fix this towel real quick. It's like sliding down the back of the chair. Okay. So I'm recording my vocals separately, my voiceover, so that I can put it in post, and then my voiceover and my game audio will not be one and the same, and I'm just gonna add the music in post. Because there aren't really any sound effects I need to be worried about. And if there are, I'll just figure it out. Been good. Saw an old high school friend in the bar yesterday while smoking beers with Julia. Nice. Okay, anyways. Let's go ahead and how about you? I'm doing great, dude. I'm doing great. I've been having trouble like working lately, but that's just like a depression thing. That's the usual thing. That's for me to worry about. You gotta work through it sometimes. Alright, let's play Blue Skies. It's my happy place until it's not. Just a few days ago, I never would have thought that I'd look forward to an extracurricular so much. But here I am, back for another club meeting and anticipating new antics from everybody. I just realized I didn't do my vocal warm-ups this time. Interesting. The usual scene awaits me as I step into the club room. Hi, Sepchi! Hey, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Hehe. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. It's like you've just never been around, dude. You're never really there for me anymore. What's up with that?
That's you see that bit right there, guys? That's the kind of bit that gets cut out later. Yeah, I feel that. Let's play the feud. Let's do it. Is that so? Well, it's nice to see you so cheery. Anyway, what's new?
Oh, I've got some exciting news! Pull out the full screen. This is your 5 o'clock news of Sayori. Ready for like an hour of this bullshit?
It's just like high school gossip. It's like,
so get this. Regina just set fire to the bathroom.
wasn't that you, Sayori?
No! You can't prove anything. I'm not an arsonist. We've been over this.
And what's up?
Did you know that the student store sells that new brand of strawberry milk now? I saw it. I passed by on my way here.
I should have known better than to I should have known better than to expect actual news from Sayori. Huh, I don't think I've tried that yet. I don't know, strawberry milk is usually too sweet for me.
What? But it goes great with melon bread.
Sayori, you could eat a packet of raw sugar and you'd still say it's not sweet enough.
Hey, that's an exaggeration, Buster. Seriously though, it goes really well with bread. The milk is sweet, but it still has that unique tart strawberry flavor that's eased by the richness of the milk. And when you pair that with fresh bread, the sweetness is spread out even more so that it has just the right amount of flavor.
I was just about to make this joke. Wow, when did you become Gordon Ramsay?
Ha! I'm a food expert, so you should trust me on this. What are you? An idiot sandwich!
I mean, given how many snacks you eat every day, I don't doubt that you know your food well.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment, you meanie.
So, I'm a meanie for giving her a compliment?
Anyway, aren't you hungry now? Talking about food always makes me hungry.
Now that you mention it, maybe a little.
Great, let's go to the donut store and buy snacks together then.
Ah. Now I see what she's playing at. I raise an eyebrow and Sayori notices.
Hey, Sepchi, why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like I'm the snack? I mean, if I were the snack,
No, I'm not even gonna go there. Well, Sayori, I have a nagging suspicion that you're only trying to convince me to come because you don't have any money. And you just want me to buy you a snack.
Objection! What? I would never do that.
Objection! Oh, really? Then let's see your purse.
Huh?
Your purse. Let's see it.
Haha,
Sayori laughs awkwardly as she pulls out her purse. She opens it with it and dumps its contents onto the desk. 2 small coins fall out. This little ruse might have actually worked had Sayori not pulled it on me numerous times when we were younger. The amount of times she managed to trick me into buying her another ice cream. I guess some things never change. I'm noticing a theme here. They like to use this phrase a lot. Nice try, Sayori.
no fair! How did you know?
Because I'm Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Ah, now wouldn't you like to know? Let's just call it intuition. In response, she sticks her tongue out at me. Typical. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was eavesdropping. I didn't notice that she was eavesdropping. There we go. That's a better take on that. Looking over in her direction, I catch her peeking over the top of a book. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Clifford, that's a Game Grumps joke. I can't make that joke.
Yuri! Tell Sepji to let me borrow some money!
That's none of my business, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. It's shameful to manipulate people into doing or buying things for you. Whoa, damn. Sayori might be an arsonist, but right now Yuri's the one that's burning things. Wow, isn't that a little harsh? I'm only messing around with Sayori after all. Did I just... I didn't mean that. That came out much harsher than I intended. Sorry, I just, well... Yuri blushes in embarrassment, looking away from us while playing with a strand of her hair. I apologize for... I apologize for how I've been acting lately. It looks like she might still be ashamed of how she acted yesterday.
You know, it's okay to be honest sometimes. You shouldn't always keep things that bother you to yourself.
There's no way you could think that after...
You were right, though. I shouldn't trick people into buying me things.
Funny how your 10-year-old self didn't see it that way. Yuri lets out a small laugh, covering her mouth with her hands. Even the way she laughs is so shy and proper. Is this mischievous behavior something you're... Colin should have done his vocal warm-ups. Is this mischievous... Is this mischievous behavior something Sayori used to display as a child then? In my defense, I feel like a lot of these lines weren't meant to be read out loud. It's a visual novel, you're supposed to read it, not, preach it. This ain't no Bible. But it could be. It's my Bible. Oh yeah. Although back then I fell for it time and time again. You wouldn't believe how much candy Sayori managed to con me out of.
Don't make me have to be so sneaky, Sepji! Although those candies were so good. I lit them on fire afterwards. They burned so good.
I'm surprised, Sayori. Coming from you, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Is my voice mod on? I'm just gonna check real quick. Check. Yep, good to go. Monica, ready to go. Ready to roll. Just fix my windows here. God damn it, I always lose the Monica voice. And it's so important to me to have the Monica voice, because if I don't have Monica's voice behind the voice mod, it just sounds like me with a weird robot voice. And it bugs me so much. I think last time I decided it was just kind of nasally. Okay.
What's going on here?
That was such an awful reading of that line. I could do it again.
What's going on here?
I'll take it. Oh, nothing much. Sayori was just up to some mischief.
Oh?
Yeah, she tried to trick me into buying her a snack. Like a fucking lowlife.
Hey, that's not true! I'm not the imposter. You can't vote me out. If you vote me out, you're throwing.
Rob Paulson? I love that you say that as if I know who that is. Hang on. I will know who it is in a second. Rob Paulson. American actor, voice actor. Oh, that dude. Okay. I am the box ghost. I believe that was the voice, right? It's like, I am the box ghost. And Carl Weezer. Yeah, I can hear it. After doing my impersonation of it, of the box ghost, I can hear Carl Weezer too. Okay, anyways. Monica smiles wryly and turns to me.
I'm assuming this isn't the first time.
Well, you'd be right. We all share a little chuckle at that. Well, everyone except Sayori does. Something about her expression here just looks so betrayed. Just like,
how could you sell me out for trying to steal from you? What the fuck? You goddamn snitch. I try to set things on fire one time, and no one drops it. Hey, you guys are being really mean.
Okay, we're sorry. But you did bring this upon yourself.
Yeah, I know. But in my defense, I am really hungry.
Well, Natsuki chimes in. If you're really that hungry, you can have this if you want. She offers up a giant... I love the surprise Sayori. This is like my favorite Sayori expression. Just like, woo! You could probably make an emote out of this, honestly. Like Sayori Pog. I would do it, but I don't know if I can, like, get away with that legally. Or maybe I could. I don't know. Oh, there's a little piece of chocolate chip in my lap from my granola bar earlier. Yummy. She offers up a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori immediately snatches it out of her hands like the fucking rat she is.
Thank you.
I just peeked the fuck out of the mic over an audition. Can I turn this down somehow? I wonder. Probably not. I probably can, but I don't know enough about Audition to actually, like, do that. So we're just gonna leave it for now. I probably just need to back up off the mic, 'cause it seems like it's fine right now. If I'm talking in a normal voice, I probably just need to back off the mic a bit more. Anyways, Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it! I thought for a second there it said Sayori rapidly tears up because she's so happy to put the fucking cookie. Anyway, Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. The cookie's gone. One bite, all it took. Like one bite from Ned Bigby's school survival guide. Hang on. Wait. I don't have a cookie, but I got this. It's like a cookie. If like oatmeal and chocolate chip was a thing, it's a granola bar.
So good. So good.
I gotta finish now. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
Ha! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez! Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
I spilled a little granola on my mic. Gross. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri, Monica, and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori to quit taking my stuff?
Sayori, you know you shouldn't do something like that without permission.
Monica scolds Sayori.
I know. I'm sorry, Natsuki. But it was so good, it was fucking worth it.
Hey! Everyone but Natsuki chuckles. These things happen a lot, Monica?
A little bit too much, to be honest. Don't worry, it's all in good fun.
Good fun is teasing each other from time to time, not stealing food.
Oh, calm down, it's no big deal.
Natsuki pouts in his seat. We know too much, guys. We know too much. Now I feel bad. It was fine first playthrough, we were going with Natsuki, but not this one. Granola bar. Yummy granola bar. By the way, I see that we have the normal number of viewers this week. I know last week we did not have as many. So if you guys missed last week at all, the edited down version of last week, I'm referring to them as episodes now. Sayori episode 2 is up on my YouTube, SepG101. So if you guys missed last week, you can go back and watch that. It's like an hour. We'll be here for about that long. I'm gonna probably have this one up quicker too. I'm gonna at least try to have this up quicker. This will go up on this VOD itself will go up on YouTube at least 24 hours after the stream ends. And I'm gonna try to have episode 3 up sometime next week, before next Saturday. Just throwing that information out there. While I'm taking this pause again, if you're interested in this mod, blueskiesmod.com, go pick it up. Okay, anyways. Everyone calms down and quickly returns to their normal activities. Sayori has already managed to finish the entire cookie, which is very impressive because that thing was like the size of her fucking head. Meanwhile, Natsuki gets up and heads for the closet, and Yuri is already lost in her book. I love how I try to start improv jokes, and then in the back of my mind I'm like, this is stupid, and then I just move on as if I have never, as if I never said it. World record? I just now saw her comment, no, never. Anyways, meanwhile, Natsuki gets up and heads for the closet, and Yuri is already lost in her book. I already read it once, but 2 takes are nice.
Sepji!
She suddenly comes up to me.
I need to get some stuff from another classroom. Can you come with me?
Stuff? What stuff? What was that apostrophe doing there?
Well, you know how the festival's right around the corner. Monica was gonna make some posters to advertise it. So we'll need to get some crayons and markers and glue sticks, that kind of stuff. And now I'm gonna save this for you, just in case like you fuck up and hit skip or something. Or I guess you can't, it's grayed out right now, but just in case.
Ah, right. Yeah, I'll come with you.
Yay! We'll be back real soon, Monica!
You seem quite excited about this, Sayori.
Of course! It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms, especially at night when it's really dark and creepy. Isn't that right, Sepji?
Uh-huh. Monica laughs and nods at us.
Okay, just don't forget the poster paper.
I won't! Ready, Sepji?
Uh-huh, let's go. Oh, no wipe. I was expecting a wipe. Sayori and I exit the clubroom. Sorry. I fall behind as she hums and skips around the hallway. Another one. Let me get water real quick. Here we go. Alright, so she was skipping around the hallway like a lunatic. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. I mean, fidget spinners were a fad for a while, I'm just saying. I think we all take interest in simple things every now and then. Everything is like an adventure to her. Hey, Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? Oh, are we gonna get to learn about this early for once? That's interesting. I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Monica and I have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
So we are learning ahead of time. Interesting. A performance? Of what kind?
Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage.
Nope, out. Already done. Don't want to do it. Nope, not anymore. Stage fright. I will pee all over the stage, and it'll be very embarrassing. I'd rather avoid it. I'm gonna walk on stage, turn around, and just gonna be like up, and then it's gonna be golden shower. Just like, oh, in my pants, on the floor, on the podium, on my poem, on you guys, just the whole front row, just everybody, just pee everywhere. This is one of the grossest jokes I've ever made. I've been there. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I want to say what you can know about my mouth. Jessina Simi, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the cause, dude. This is a cause. You're in it. Welcome to it. I hope you're having a good time.
Everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah. That sounds... well, not exactly boring, but will people be that interested?
Sapchi, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them.
I know Yuri's real name. If it's Twitch and YouTube appropriate, then I would love to know, what is Yuri's real name? I would love to hear this. I'm just very curious to know if this is appropriate. It's a question of, am I censoring this for YouTube? Or... It's Libertina. It's a secret. Am I gonna have to... Is my stupid ass gonna have to look up what Libertina means? Yuri Lowell. Yuri Lowenthal. That's a real name. Apparently it's Spanish, and I kind of get it now. If that's a joke, I'm just too stupid to get it, man. Yuri Lowenthal is awesome. He is. He was Ben Tennyson in Ben 10 Alien Force. Both in the beginning and also for the parts of it that they ruined by making Ben 10 a fucking child. Again. He was Finn Resi 6. RE6. Nice. Okay, anyway, back on track.
Like you say the lines of the poem, like... Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland.
I'm just gonna sit in silence there for a second. Also, Luke in Tales of the Abyss. I'm not familiar with that one. Monica experienced deja vu. It's a third eye. we made a joke last stream actually about MC having just a big gross third eye in the middle of his forehead. And we were having a conversation with Yuri where Yuri was just trying not to bring it up. She was just like, just don't be rude. It's rude to talk about it, so let's just not. It was pretty funny. Anyways, Sayori's been in stun sounds for long enough.
Like that!
Wow, Sayori. I had no idea you had that in you.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've just never heard you talk like that before. No, it's not a bad thing. It was really good. It was just a big contrast from your bubbly self. I'm sure Yuri or Monica would really appreciate it too.
I've been working super hard on that poem. So it's good to know you liked it. I'm excited for the festival.
Not just because we'll get to eat loads of stuff, like Naksutsu. Not just because we'll get to eat loads of stuff, like Natsuki said.
Hey, matey, no, not just because of that. Although that is part of it. Hey, Sefji, this classroom here is empty. I think we'll find what we need in here. Let's start our mission. Bob, 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 ba-da-da! 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 Ba-da-da!
I'm sorry, headphone users. I'm looking on Audition right now, and it's just like a wall of green. Strange choice of words for someone going into a classroom to get art supplies. But hey, that's Sayori in a nutshell. Living in her own little world. Her childlike enthusiasm is infectious and brings about a special feeling I forgot I had in me. It wasn't that bad. For you guys, but there's no compression on Audition right now. Sayori's file is not in character file, it's an OGG file. I didn't play much. I didn't play around much with the files, and I don't remember the game theory episode, so I can't remember. I can't remember the reference. I'm so sorry, Justina. You're referencing all this shit, and it's just like I don't remember all of it. Some kind of innocent sense of wonder, where even the most mundane of tasks or quests and walking down the classroom is a magical journey. I'm gonna blow my nose. Except I don't have tissues. I will be right back. I'm not lying. I trust you. I trust you, Justina. I just need tissues. I'll be right back. I'm back. Jesus Christ, 2004? What the fuck? What about 2004? Also, guys, ready for this? Fresh plastic tissues. ASMR stream now. Oh, yeah. You guys like that? Is that nice? ASMR nose blowing. Hell yes. Okay. Great. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here.
I'm looking at the web of deja vu. Gotcha.
Crayons!
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf.
They're the best brand, too! I got some of these crayons at home. These bad boys are like the best thing in 4th grade.
Here's a quick story from me, okay? This is a story from Sefchi in childhood. As a kid, I hated coloring. Like, ever since 2nd grade, I hated coloring, and I still kind of don't like coloring now. Because my 2nd grade teacher in school made me hate coloring. And the way she did that, okay, was she would combine coloring with math. We would get these, like, pictures with, like, and you'd have to, like, color in the different sections of the pictures, different colors, based on, like, what the answer was to the question. And because I was an autistic child, we didn't know about it until I was 18, I just really struggled in math. So I would have, for a long time, my least favorite thing in life, math, was associated with coloring. And so I would always come home with, like, piles and piles of math homework, to the point where it was just like, it was like ridiculous. Like, I would spend all day sometimes just doing homework. It was that bad. And it wasn't just like once in a while either. It was like every goddamn day we would get like some kind of coloring assignment. And as we all know, if you want to burn someone's interest in something, force them to do it every freaking day. Not like this is my choice to do it and I just enjoy doing it. No, this is just being forced to do it every single day. What is the end result of that, you might say? It means Colin hates coloring all throughout his childhood. Like, my 2nd grade teacher actually took coloring away from me. She, like, completely took the joy of coloring out of my life. Just sucked it dry by forcing me to color shit every day, almost all day long. It was the worst. And so to this day, I don't like coloring. So if you ask me, like, if you try to tell me stories about, like, how, yeah, I remember coloring as a kid. I remember, like, you would find that one crayon was, like, the best crayon. I don't have anything like that. Which is why I bring this up now, because I was trying to make a joke about that, and I couldn't, because I just don't have any, like, happy memories of coloring as a kid. Man, that's heavy. That's heavy for me. Yeah. Sad coloring noises. Yeah, I'm still a little pissed about that, honestly. It's like coloring, everyone has fond memories of, like, yeah, I love being a kid and coloring books. Like, yeah, I'm glad you got to enjoy that. I didn't. I got to be forced to color, and not only color, but do math and color at the same time. So I got to be associated with math. Because it would just take me forever to color everything, and especially because, like, I'm a perfectionist, so I would have to, like, I had to color in everything, like, every square inch of it. Of, like, whatever section of the drawing I was coloring in. Anyways, let's move on. I don't like talking about it, okay? I had to paint. Was that better or worse for you than coloring? Mr. Dancy Pants is playing Phasmophobia. I don't know. Fair. Alright, anyways. Back to Sayori.
They're the best brand, too! They're kind of dirty, though.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find...
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color!
Fine. Can you move over so that I can look for the poster paper?
Ah, I dropped one by accident. Ah!
Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap.
Ow, 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 ow.
Sayori, are you okay?
My forehead!
Sayori clutches her forehead. What happened? Did you cut it? Is it bruised or...
No, nothing like that. I think I just bumped it.
Jeez, Sayori, you really had me worried for a second there. I can't help but let out a chuckle. This is such a typical thing that happens to Sayori. Accident prone. Always setting things on fire, but those aren't accidents. It's almost like she's got clumsy written across her forehead. Wait a minute. If I zoom in here, if I look really close. Oh, it is written on her forehead, like in tiny, tiny, tiny print, like fine print. The finest print you've ever seen. Like you need a microscope to see it, but yes, I can see it. It says clumsy right there, plain as day. This bitch is dumb. And if you like dumb bits like that, make sure you follow SefG on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. Her po-fo head. Her po-fo head. It took me a second. I had to read that again to really decipher what that was. Alright. Which, fittingly enough, is where she's hurt herself.
Hey, why are you laughing, you meanie?
Sorry. I'm not laughing at you or anything. It's just... this is so typical of you.
What's that meant to mean?
Nothing. Oh, okay. Let me see your forehead. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the wrist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori.
But it hurts!
This isn't a compromising position at all. I'll be gentle, I promise. It won't hurt. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Mama Spoons is going to fix her forehead. I totally forgot. Okay, I can't explain that joke. Okay, because that's gonna require spoilers for later in the playthrough. But oh my god, I totally forgot that we gave that character Spoons' voice. And if you don't know what that means, stick around. You're not gonna want to miss it, I promise. I gently brush her bangs to the side.
Ow!
Sorry. There's a huge red mark in the center of her forehead, right where it says clumsy. Ironically enough, a bump is starting to form as well. Don't worry. It's not that bad.
But it really hurts!
She dumb. Bumps his head. His head? Thanks for the clip, Benda. Her whimpering triggers a really strong protective instinct I didn't know I had. Hey, I'll get you some ice. It'll keep the swelling down and it should relieve a bit of the pain. Just stay here, okay? I'll be back as soon as I can. Actually, where would I find some ice? Think, SefG, think! I got it. A cold drink should do the trick.
Are you sure? You don't have to. I think I make a great unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. I'm sure you make a great unicorn, but I think I prefer you as a human.
Aw, unicorns are so cool, though.
Anyway, I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. Why is it silent now? That concerns me. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? This is gonna be a choice, isn't it? I guess it doesn't really matter because she won't be drinking it. But I know Sayori likes apple juice. Oh, it's not a choice. Okay, I'm surprised. I'm gonna save here again. Just one of those just-in-case saves, you know what I mean? But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Bleeds. Her forehead will be okay. Bleeds. We come back and it's just like there's a puddle of blood on the floor. It's like, oh god! What happened?
I hit my forehead again.
It just passes out. It's like, ah! Anyway. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Here you go. Karaks, I'm glad you thought that was funny, because when I was making that joke, I really wasn't sure. I hand Sayori the bottle of the apple juice. The bottle of apple juice. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. I'll probably use that take.
It's nice and cold.
Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot!
Ah! Sorry, forgot.
How hard did you hit your head?
Not that hard. Why are there two of you?
Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. Immediately, her laughter subsides, replaced by a gasp of pain.
It stings.
I know, I'm sorry. It'll feel better soon, though, I promise. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. I love that he's talking to her like she's a fucking child. I don't know why I improv that, but it's happening now.
Hey, Sefchi. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Huh? What do you mean? I'm just sticking to it now. He's gonna talk to her like she's 5. Corrupted voice? You're dead. I think I have something like that, actually, from Monica. Hang on. I have no clue what this sounds like.
You're dead.
Was that good? Did that sound interesting? Anyways. Huh? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt.
Good. I need another tissue. I got a booger way up deep inside. But it's so deep that I just know it's not coming out. Or maybe it is, hang on. Nope, not coming out. Okay. Series what? Series, what do you mean series what?
I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
I'm gonna read that one more time.
Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Ah, I remember those days. You were always so clumsy. I guess not much has changed.
Hey, I did this deliberately, you know.
I raise an eyebrow. The fuck do you mean, you crazy woman?
I've always wanted to be a unicorn.
She hit her head way harder than I thought she did. That has to be perhaps the least believable excuse I've heard in a while.
Okay. I guess I've never really been on the graceful side.
I did always feel bad whenever you got hurt when we played together. Looking back, I should have been more mindful of what you could and couldn't do. I guess it's the same here. If I hadn't rushed you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hurt yourself. My mother was right. She'd scold me after you got hurt, always tell me I had to be more careful around you. I got you.
I'm Glitchmaster, the killer! The kill killer!
Is that what you were hoping for? Are you satisfied? Are you satisfied with your care?
Sefchi, don't feel bad about it. It's my own fault for being so clumsy. Besides, even if I got hurt, those times are still my favorite memories of us. It also made me realize how thoughtful you are.
Huh? I wasn't thoughtful at all. I just got you hurt.
No, that's not what I mean. You're always looking out for me. Even after all these years, you always rush to help me. No matter what the situation, you're always there to reassure me and make me feel safe.
I don't really do this kind of thing all of the time. It's just around you, it feels natural, I guess. I just do it subconsciously. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. Guess it's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
I don't know if I've told you this before, but I'm really grateful we're friends, FG. I'll admit, I kind of missed you over the years. We used to hang out a lot.
Man, I'm gonna tear up a little bit, guys. This is really touching.
I was surprised when you approached me the other day. I wasn't really sure what to make of it all at first. But as we got to hang out in the club, share poems, and walk home, I realized that nothing had really changed. Do you think we'll be like this forever, Sepchi?
As much as I want to say yes, there's no telling how life will be for us during college or even afterwards. Still, I can be positive, though. I sure hope so, Sayori. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. We haven't really talked in years, then when we do, it's just like nothing's really changed. I think I read somewhere that that's a sign of a friendship that's built to last. So, here's hoping.
I hope so too. I'm so happy!
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. Who'd have guessed that such a simple action to get some crayons would have resulted in such a heartfelt moment? Then again, with Sayori, it's impossible to tell.
Anyway, I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Why is my phone ringing? Yes? I have to go fix my mom's Switch controller. I will be right back, everybody. Just toss this up. There we go. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah. My mom can never figure out how to sync PlayStation. Can never figure out how to sync Switch controllers. So she always has to ask me to do it. I'm gonna do another sync clap real quick. Headphone users, sorry. Just in case. Anyways, she's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Sayori! Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room.
Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our... Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. What the fuck happened to your forehead? That's basically what happened next. And Sayori, your forehead.
I was playing with the crayon to smack my forehead into the shelf!
She has the perfect expression for the way I read that line.
Are you okay, Sayori?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sapchi got me a nice cold drink.
Right, okay. Glad you're okay, Sayori. Did you get everything we needed?
Uh-huh, I have it right. Eh?
Sayori frantically glances around herself.
I forgot all the stuff! No!
I can't wait to listen back to this. It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be peeking the hell and back, which is nothing new. It's just that it's gonna be so loud for me when I'm editing. I'm gonna hate myself. I need to make a note to self to like put compression on Audition before I start the recording next time. I suppose I could do it now if I stop the recording, but whatever. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too.
Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Sapchi.
Ah, well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori.
I made it an adventure!
Yeah, that.
Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Thanks, you two. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems?
Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. No, I'm not ready, Monica. I'm never ready. You guys want to just go down the line? I think we just go down the line. I'm curious to see Natsuki and Yuri's reactions to the poem. My cat ate my poem. Oh yeah, we joked that last time that our poem was the Gettysburg Address. We just plagiarized it. What's our poem this time? Let's decide on that before the bit. What poem did we plagiarize? Let's say, what is it? The Raven? The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe? That's gonna be our poem today. But like the bright, happy version of the Raven, because it's Sayori. I saved, right? Let's go right in.
Sapchi, your poems are seriously amazing. I can't believe you never told me how good a poet you were.
Huh? Sayori, I'm really not that great. You're the only one who likes my poems this much.
Really?
I guess I'll be honest with you. I find it easier to write poems when I'm, thinking about our memories together.
Huh? Really?
It sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? I nervously laugh, noticing the blush that's crept up on Sayori's cheeks. Aww. I don't know, I feel like my life's kind of boring. Like, whatever happens in it is just literally that. Whereas with you, well, whenever I look back on our memories, everything seemed to be such an adventure whenever you were around. Like when we went exploring in that forest near our house ages ago. You made it seem like it was an exciting adventure, kind of like we were both archaeologists or something. Oh, the blushing. Whereas if I went there myself, I'd just think I was going for a stroll in the forest. I glance over at Sayori. She has a faraway look on her face, wearing a wistful smile.
Yeah, I remember that. I was convinced there were spooky wood trolls out there! Ah!
That's exactly what I mean. You've got such a vivid imagination. And I guess I can tap into that imagination whenever I'm thinking about you. We have this sort of connection. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And it's still there, even after all these years.
I think I sort of understand what you mean. Can I ask you a favor, Sepchi?
What's up?
Can I, keep this poem? This is, the first time you've written something for me.
Sorry, I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I didn't write it for you. But okay, you can keep it. I still don't think my poetry skills are anything special.
I can have it? Yay! Thank you!
Hold on, Sayori. Not everyone has read my poem yet, so I think it'd be unfair to give you my poem right now.
Oh, that's true. I should have thought of the others first.
It's fine, I get that you're just excited. I'll give it to you later, okay?
Okay.
Anyway, I still need to read yours.
Oh! I totally forgot!
I'm going to save it in, like, this back slot 9. Because I have to get the sound effect of the poem coming up and going away. In post. Just seeing it, you're talking some nonsense, man. And I'm all about it. It's like, you, Sayori, are now dead. Yes, my robot is the killer. Just like, Monica has a robot now for some reason.
I totally forgot. It's nowhere near as good as yours, though.
I'm sure I'll like it.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens.
My jaw's starting to get kind of tired from doing the Sayori voice so much. I did not think this would be a side effect of this.
I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out.
I'm just gonna read that again.
I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. In bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometime my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Sayori, are you okay? I already know the answer is no, but... Wow, Sayori. I didn't expect this at all. Did you really write this?
Of course I did! Remember I said I'd write the best poem ever yesterday? Well, here it is! After all, Monica has taught me a lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
So that's what this poem's about? I suppose that much was obvious. Unlike Yuri's or Monica's poems, Sayori's are relatively simple to figure out. What's up? What's up, Jacina? What you need? What you need, Chief? So, if I've interpreted this correctly, you're basically doing everything you can to keep your friends happy.
Yay, you got it! I really enjoyed writing this one. Just getting your thoughts out on the paper and turning them into a poem, it's like magic!
Well, I think it's amazing. You should be really proud of it.
Ah, thank you, Sefchi. That means a lot. I didn't think it was that good, though.
No, it's great, seriously. I can't help but notice that the latter half of the poem isn't quite as cheery. In fact, it's somewhat alarming. A very dark contrast from the cheeriness I'm used to with Sayori. Oh, if you're trying to get me to read your other shit, don't worry, I've been reading your comments. I'm just like trying to decipher like the improv scenario you've got going on quietly as I read dialogue. It's like, my robot is the killer. Sayori stabs the robot. Can you stab a robot to death? They don't bleed. I suppose technically if you stab it enough you break it. I don't know. I wasn't able to take Vyvanse this morning because I ran out like 2 days ago. So my brain's kind of today. You know what I mean? I really need those ADD meds. Sefchi, what? You have a knife? I do. I do have a knife, actually. I just so happened to have a knife on me right when you said that. Yeah, every now and then I pull something off my desk and play with it while I stream. Especially when I'm just reading stuff for Blue Skies. Garlics. Alright, anyways. Although, maybe I'm looking at this a little too much, but the end of the poem is pretty dark? And you said you've been in touch with your feelings recently, so I'm just checking. Is everything okay? Like, for real, are you okay? I'm doing a movie on this game, stop messing up. Speaking of doing movies on this game, Doki Doki Blue Skies Sayori Episode 3 will be up sometime next week after this is done. This is kind of just like the recording stream, you know what I mean? Be sure to check that out. And if you haven't seen Blue Skies Episode 1 and 2 of Sayori, those are on Sefchi 101 right now on my YouTube channel called Sefchi 101. Go check it out. And while you're there, leave those videos a like and subscribe and look at other stuff. Yeah. Leave some comments. Tell me how I'm bullshit and a shill and a sellout and how you hate me.
Of course, silly. I forgot to tell you. I really like writing about bittersweet stuff. Stuff that isn't just happy or just sad. A mixture of the two. And this poem shows what I mean. It's just my writing style.
Ah, okay. That makes sense, I guess. Well, either way, I'm glad you're enjoying writing so much. I hope you keep it up. They are great videos. Thanks, buddy. I try. I'll be honest, like, when I went to do my second pass on the latest episode, I was just like, I was in one of those mental states where I was just like, fuck it. I stopped, like, not even a third of the way through, and I was like, just export it. And I actually completely forgot to put the cold open on it, where it says, hey, if you haven't played Doki Doki Literature Club, do that first. And if you want to play Blue Skies mod, you can get it here. Jusina's writing a feature-length film right now. Jusina, if you remind me at the end of the stream, I will read off all of that. I will do a scene. Good to have a hobby.
Of course, and hopefully you'll also stick with it. So I look forward to seeing all the poems read in the future.
Well, no guarantees there, but just from seeing the passion in Sayori's eyes, it's hard to be pessimistic. Oh, we're gonna continue, all right. All right, Natsuki. Well, not bad, but not good. Honestly, it's just like your first poem. Helicopter noises. What sound does a helicopter make? A helicopter? A helicopter. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, if you've never seen that before, go on YouTube and find my ears. Sorry. Go find the helicopter song by the Sprouts on YouTube. You won't regret it. It's good. It's really funny. Yeah, I did kind of try to write it like my first one. Although I did attempt to make it a little bit better. Well, mission accomplished, I guess. Still, same things as last time. Try to make it more creative. It's just kind of bland as it is. Noted. FBI comes to on the school, breaking the classroom door. Okay, I'm going to watch it now. You will either really find it funny like I do, or you're just gonna be like, Sefji, what the fuck are you making me watch, man? Oh yeah, I should probably show you mine now. Here, Bader. Oh my god, Natsuki with Patrick Warburton's voice. I am now going to do my best Patrick Warburton impression as I read this poem. I don't get it. Bader. Hey, Bader. Okay. I don't get why people will hate on good rhymes. They act like it's dumb and a waste of their time. I don't diss their free verse or deep subject types. Be dark all you want, just keep in your gripes. This isn't gonna work. I can't do a Patrick Warburton impression. Oh, sure. You can tell me if you just have a problem. Just keep it constructive and things will be awesome. I'd like you to know that our readers will differ. There is no best style, you smuggled glue sniffer. My poems may be simple and often straightforward, but charm can be found in such whimsy and order. Not all poems can be as complex as you'd like. If you think otherwise, you can go take a hike. What about kids, or the elderly too? Some read for fun, I guess unlike you. Let us just go and enjoy what is written. You won't like it all, that much is a given. But give things a chance. You might find something nice. Just open your mind, and that will suffice. I'm back, came back. What did you think, Carlix? What did you think of the helicopter song by the Sprouts? What sound does a helicopter make? Yeah, it was good. It was good. All right. Yeah, great. Another person converted. One time on a Facebook post, I think it was a Facebook post, someone was like, in the comments on this post, tell me what your favorite song and I will listen to it and learn a little bit more about you. You know, like one of those kinds of deals. And so I put that, I linked that song, and they're just like, Con, what the fuck? It's like, why? Alright, anyways. So, what do you think? I mean, it's well written at least. I'm not sure how I should confront Natsuki about this. But to say that she still holds a grudge from yesterday would mean understatement. You know, that argument that Sayori forgot about. God forbid Yuri see this poem. Well, that's a given. But yeah, you could say that I was inspired. It really felt good to pound out these lines. Poetry's an amazing emotional outlet, you know? Uh-huh. Anyway, I can't wait to show Yuri this poem. Wait, hold on. What? Natsuki. Do you really think that showing her this poem is a good idea? You're really going at her throat with this. Don't you think you should work out your issues with her? Yeah, well, she never tries to see things my way. So why should I? I think that that's the wrong way to go about this. Relationships are a two-way street. Both people have to work to make things out. Both people have to work to make things right. Why don't you try being the bigger person and just talk to her first? But I already know that she's not gonna try. She's just always so preoccupied with looking complicated and smart. It's clear to me that she doesn't care if anyone can understand her. including me. You can't understand her if you don't even try. She might speak. She might speak using a more complex vocabulary, and she may have mannerisms that seem strange to you. But from what I've seen of the both of you, she's more similar to you than you might think. That's... Aren't you judging a book by its cover right now? Well, whatever. You can't hold this grudge forever, you know. At least think of Monica and Sayori. Fine. I won't show my poem to Yuri. Are you happy? I won't be happy until you try to talk to her. She's not gonna bite, Natsuki. Ugh. Alright, I get it. I'll try to talk to her sometime. Thanks. You're gonna do the club proud. Shut it! Man, now I have to hide this poem away. I worked really hard on it, you know? You could easily turn that energy away towards more positive things, you know, though. God damn it. You could easily turn that energy away towards more positive things, though, right? I guess so. I'm just frustrated that my poem's message missed the mark this time. You should always try to make something people can take a message away from. Remember that. Anyway, I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow, so just you wait. Natsuki's growing, just a little bit at a time, you know what I mean? I'm sorry if I've offended you. Eh? I said that Sayori's writing style wasn't the best. But it seems that you prefer that style to mine. So in a way, I was saying that your writing style is bad as well. Yuri, that's a bit of a leap. I hope you can forgive me. Yuri, it's okay for you to have an opinion. That doesn't make you evil. I should have known this would happen. If I try to prepare my words, I just sound awkward and weird. But if I just try to speak my mind, I come off as unfiltered and people dislike me anyway. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's clear that you'd be happy if you spent more time around the others. Yuri, please. You don't have to pity me, it's okay. Besides, I have my books with me. They'll never abandon me or leave me alone. This is definitely not the ramblings of a mad, crazy woman. They're all I've ever needed, anyway. Yumi shows me a plaintive smile before returning around and heading back to her own desk. I really didn't mean to upset her, but no matter what I say, she won't listen to me. She really seems to think I hate her, although that couldn't be further from the truth. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she actually wants to be alone, I'll have to respect that request and leave her be. Weird, but okay. Okay! Whom should I show my poem to next? How about Monica?
Hi again, Sefchi. I'm trusting that the club's been doing you well.
Same answer as yesterday.
That's nice to hear. So, how's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
Just alright, hmm?
No, I guess I should say that it's revolutionized my world and brought color into my previously lifeless, life. I'm hungry, guys. I think we're almost done, and then I can go eat. I think we're getting close. I blow my nose again. I don't know what it is about this game that gives me hay fever, but coloring. Ah! Coloring bad. Well, I say that, but the club, if not the poetry, really has made my days more interesting.
Okay, can't with the sarcasm, mister. At least you're not hating it though, right?
Nah, it's been an interesting experience at least. Gives me a new hobby to do.
I'm happy that you're applying yourself at least. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. I'm guessing she just silently gave me hers.
Pressurized. I float there, in vast hollow emptiness. Large but small, grandiose and overwhelming, yet a dust mote. Drifting, meandering, carried along in endless void. But then I realize, my eyes open, bloodshot, my mouth opens, gasping for breath in this crushing, suppressing, restraining, boundless, everlasting, suffocating vacuum of torment. Atmosphere, Pascal, Tor, screaming with no mouth, stretching, restraining, and unrelenting, clawing with no nails, disintegrating in a suffocating poem of absence.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Really, freeform, too, if that's what you call it.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. The other girls don't do this stuff nearly as much as you, at least.
Yeah, you could say that they're a bit more traditional when it comes to their structure. But I kind of like playing with my space in the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. I just remember the thing.
I just remembered that I came up with a phrase to get back in the Monica, and I forgot about it. Okay, everyone!
Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. That's where the voice is. I fucking found it. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. It fragments everything and leaves a dissonant tone with the reader.
I see. I guess that there's a lot of things you can do with poetry.
Definitely. Poetry is very much an art form. You're meant to craft poems using never-before-seen combinations of words to interpret the world around you.
You really love poetry, huh? Maybe you should write a poem about poetry someday.
That's not a bad idea.
Anyway, it's still hard for me to tell what your poem's about.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? Now, we've all had to experience that at this point with poetry discussions and all. But it can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. If you find other people who enjoy writing though, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving.
Yeah, it definitely is more helpful getting real criticism and feedback rather than just empty words. I guess I've really hit the mother lode with the literature club.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
Actually, Natsuki and I haven't shared yet. I'm gonna save here, and then I'm gonna step away for a second. I'll be right back, everybody. I will be right back momentarily, and I'm gonna just slap an ad on here so you have something to look at. Okay, hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. I ran upstairs to ask for food, and in 10 or 15 minutes, my prayers will be answered. Why am I deaf in my right ear right now? That's concerning. Okay, so it's not deaf, it just feels weird, I think. Hopefully. That's concerning. Okay, anyways. Uh-oh. I can feel a storm coming on. It's here now! Get down! So, oh, the windows blow out, just everyone's just screaming. Sayori gets stuck at the window, just like, ah! It's a tornado! It's a fucking hurricane! I'm gonna light it on fire! Sayori, no! It's like, okay, anyway. Yuri hesitantly approaches Natsuki, who isn't meeting her eyes. Everyone panics. And considering Natsuki's poem for today, it's no wonder that she doesn't want to share with Yuri. Judging by Monica and Sayori's anxious expressions, they seem to be thinking along the same lines as I am. And yet, Yuri is still smiling, completely oblivious. Sayori with Genshin Impact powers? Oh, dude, yes! I can practically see Natsuki sweating pinballs. They're going everywhere. But I'm fine with it, because it means I have more attempts at this pinball game that's cheating me out of my quarters. I'm getting extra balls, that's the bit. Okay, I'm hearing... This is odd. I hear static, but it's like not from my headphones, it's just in my ears. Am I okay? Do I need to go to the hospital? That's really odd. I don't have a rational explanation for that. Let's just get through this, okay? Anyways, I can practically see Natsuki sweating pinballs. Meanwhile, Yuri appears to be blissfully unaware of the situation. That is how I described it, isn't it? I'd convinced Natsuki to reconcile with Yuri, but if she sees Natsuki's poem, well, it's all over. So, Natsuki, if I may... I just remember how this conversation goes. The sound is brainwashing me. I think it's gone now. That was weird. I was worried for a second there that was gonna end up in like the recording or something. I think we're okay though. How about we do this tomorrow instead? I'm not feeling well. It's my time of the month. I love this game. I love this game. I can practically see Monica internally facepalming. Natsuki must have forgotten that the club isn't all girls anymore. It's like, I'm right here, man. Is that so? I'm sorry, you must feel absolutely terrible if you can't even share your poem today. You don't need to apologize, it's not your fault. I can definitely share tomorrow. Well, even if you aren't well enough to share your own poem, would you like to see mine? I, wrote it thinking of our argument the other day. I suppose that I wanted to show you that I'm more open-minded than I may have appeared. As a way of repenting. I know it's not much, but hopefully this can contribute to a reconciliation between us. Although we may have our disagreements, I would like to consider you a friend. And friends forgive each other. I'm sorry if that's presumptuous of me to say. No, it's not presumptuous of you to say that. Because I'd like to consider you a friend too. So you can hand over that poem then? Download Road Company? Okay. Message me on Discord, Sam, and I will definitely read it eventually and remember it. With a shy smile, Yuri hands the sheets of paper in her hands over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads the poem, her eyes widen. You're writing using rhyme and stuff? Like me? Bro. I don't know why, but that's just really funny to me. Natsuki's like, bro, that's like really cool, man. Bro. Oh, I laughed too hard. I'm seeing sparkles. Oh, God. Oh, okay. It's like, bro, nice cock. You could say that you convinced me to practice adding more lyricism to my poetry. Natsuki looks like she's speechless for once. Thanks, Yuri. That was the old Natsuki voice, sorry. Thanks, Yuri. It's awesome. There's really no need to thank me. Well, I'm really glad that I got to know you. And I'll definitely have something that'll knock your socks off tomorrow. Then I'll be looking forward to that. I do hope that you feel better tomorrow as well, so that you could share your work with me then. Yeah, of course. That was a crisis and a half avoided. Welcome back, Justina. I'm really glad that Natsuki and Yuri worked things out, and it seems that Monika and Sayori feel the same way.
It's good to see everyone get... I clicked the long thing.
I'm back with a great-ass movie. I cannot wait.
Now that we are done sharing, though, I have something to discuss with you all. There's a great opportunity for expanding the club that's coming up.
Is this about the festival?
You could say that.
Do we really have to do something? It's only a few days, so it's not like we'll be able to come up with anything good. Yes, that's something I'm concerned about as well. Monika's a robot? Yeah. There's a story behind it, but I've already told it so many times. I used this voice to punk my friend who was playing through Doki Doki Literature Club. By method acting as Monika, who had, like, broken out of the game. Which is why it sounds kind of robotic, because, like, she's a computer. So I was trying to go for, like, feminine, more feminine than I can accomplish in my voice, but, like, still kind of robotic. It's like, as you can see, the green eyes are glowing because he has glowing eyes. My third eye glows with power. Anyways, let's get through this. With such little time left to prepare, I doubt we'll be able to put together anything good enough to attract new members. I'm gonna read that one more time. With such little time left to prepare, I doubt we'll be able to put any... Fuck. I love the thought of Yuri saying swears. God fucking damn it. With such little time left to prepare, I doubt we'll be able to put together anything good enough to attract new members. Yeah, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves.
Oh, don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Nothing more than a few decorations. I can design some pamphlets to hand out at the event, and Sayori made posters to put up around the school.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to put on a poetry performance.
A what? Monika?
Everyone's going... That's Natsuki's voice. Everyone's going to choose one poem to recite aloud. Everyone's going to choose one poem to recite out loud. It doesn't have to be written by you, as long as you put your heart into the recitation. Recitation? Recitation. How do you pronounce that word? Anyways, although of course, it'd be great if you could show off your own work. And the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too.
Yeah, I put a thing on the posters that says, bring your own poems. It's gonna be so cool.
Sayori pulls a poster out of her bag and holds it up for us to see. It's like macaroni art smeared in feces and like lighter fluids. Truly unintelligible. God, I'm hungry. Is food ready yet? I have not received a message. Hopefully food will be ready after this. Are you kidding me, Monica? Don't tell me you started putting those posters up already.
Well, I did. Do you really think that it's that bad of an idea?
Well, you didn't even ask us before you started advertising. When he has deja vu as a virus for Monica, he might turn off his eyes, will turn, and might heat up his CPU. I'm a mechanic. Hang on, let me get an ETA on the food. Alright, while we're waiting for that response to come back. We never agreed to stand up in front of a bunch of random people and perform our poems. I agree with Natsuki. I could never There it is. Now. I won't run an ad this time because I won't put you guys through that a third time, but I will be right back. Taking a break. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get food. Food. Yay! I am back. And with me, I just microwaved a microwave. That's cannibalism. I am back and I have stir fry. A pile of stir fry. It's like over the bowl. The towel is falling down. One moment. Ah. There we go. Absorb some of my sweat, some of my back sweat, and also keeps the chair from disappearing into the green screen. Stir fry. Sorry guys, I'm gonna eat for like a hot second here, because I'm hungry. Hot. Oh, hot. Yeah. Uncle Don, no, I'm starving. Okay, I've got a little bit in me now. So now, let's resume playing the game while we let it cool. Alright, we're good. Anyways, I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
Yes, let's please calm down and take a moment to think about it. I understand that you two haven't had much experience sharing your poems out loud. In fact, we all haven't done that much. But I still think we should try our best. Look around.
Monica motions to all of us.
We're all here because we have passion for literature in this club. Don't you want to share that passion with other people to inspire them to pursue their inner writer?
Yeah!
Sorry, headphone users.
It's all about exploring yourself and trying new things, all while having fun!
Monica and I nod our heads in agreement. Natsuki and Yuri, on the other hand, remain silent. Guess that means it's my turn to say something. I mean, I don't think it's that much to ask. As Monica said, we're all here because we care about the club and we want to see it flourish. And if all that means is a 2-minute poetry performance, then I think we can manage. Sayori and Monica's faces light up as I finish speaking. Natsuki looks at me like she wants to stab me in the throat. Hey, it isn't like we don't care about the club. Sayori sounded like an anime character.
Who really likes fire? Nani? America shin desu ka? Ego? Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani?
It's just... Do we really have to perform? You know how hard it is to get new members. It's because people are just narrow-minded jerks. They don't even give literature a chance. Who's to say this festival will be any different? I'm inclined to agree with Natsuki. I'm sorry, Monica. I know how much you want to do this, but I just can't imagine performing in front of a crowd of strangers. Well, at least Yuri and Natsuki have proven that they can agree on something. Monica sighs, her eyes close as she rubs her temples.
Look, guys, I know you're anxious. I understand that, I really do. To be honest with you, I'm a little bit nervous myself. After all, it's my club, so people are going to judge me the most if our performance doesn't go well. Natsuki, if it makes you feel any better, a few of my friends will be coming along. They're lovely people, they won't judge you for your tastes. I've known them for a few years, trust me.
Natsuki huffs, turning away. She doesn't look particularly convinced.
And Yuri, I know it's a scary thought, but I have thought of a way to ease you into it. Why don't we start by practicing our poems to each other in the club?
No way! No, 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 no. Okay. Monica! This is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
But... Monica, there's just gotta be something else we can do. Yuri nods vigorously at Monica's words. I love that image in my head. The animator just like, Anxiety. Yuri nods vigorously at Natsuki's words, anxiety written all over her face. I feel her.
But guys!
No, Sayori, it's okay. If you guys really think we can do better than a poetry performance, then I'll gladly go along with the alternative. So, any ideas?
An awkward silence fills the room. We all glance at each other anxiously before Sayori finally speaks up.
Oh, we could...
Sayori stops and thinks to herself for a moment.
Wait, no, never mind. That wouldn't work.
Once again, the room falls silent.
Well then... I guess we can't come up with something different after all.
Monica laughs, attempting to ease the tension in the room.
I know you guys might not be the most on board with this idea, but I think it's our best option. Please, guys, please.
Can you stop pressuring us? I'm honestly surprised Natsuki's putting up such resistance. I knew she was a little hot-headed, but even still...
I'm not pressuring you, Natsuki.
Both of them have raised their voice. Yuri looks a little startled, and Sayori looks anxious to intervene. Sayori crying is like the worst mood in the world. You know what I mean? Looking at Sayori cry, it's like hitting a puppy. You know, you just don't do it. You don't make Sayori cry.
Guys, please, there's no need to get angry. Can we just discuss this normally?
Monica reflects on Sayori's words, looking a little ashamed of her outburst.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice. It's just, this festival is important to me, that's all. Ever since I created this club, I've always wanted to show other people. Natsuki, Yuri, I imagine you were both a little apprehensive when Sefchi joined, right? After all, he was an unfamiliar face.
She smiles warmly at me.
But look, he's integrating really well. He's made the effort to get to know us and our individual writing styles.
She turns to Yuri.
And Yuri, you remember the start when he asked you for a book recommendation?
Yuri nods, and Monica shoots her a knowing smile.
Must have been lovely, being able to share a book you're so passionate about with a new person, right?
Yes, it was enjoyable discussing with you, Sefchi. It's like, what the fuck, Natsuki? Natsuki just being Natsuki. Natsuki's had a rough life, guys. Like, she makes it hard sometimes, but I always try to cut Natsuki a little slack, you know? Oh, we're past our 2-hour mark. It's okay. I'm gonna be cutting it down anyway, so it's fine. What's the Russian? Yeah, I trust you, Carlix, but please, English in chat. Just because sometimes people come in here and say offensive stuff in different languages. I'm so... Privyet. I believe that is hello. Yeah, I trust you, Carlix. Just like... If I enforce it for one person, I have to enforce it for everybody, you know? Yes, it is. Okay. Food. Alright, I've already gone past my 2-hour limit. We gotta hurry up and finish this. Yes, it was enjoyable discussing with you, Sefchi. I'm gonna try that line again. Yes, it was enjoyable discussing it with you, Sefchi. Yeah, likewise. It isn't something I'd normally read, so without you, it would have gone unnoticed. I built Monica, so you've said. I believe it.
See, guys? Maybe we'll find more people who are just into... maybe we'll find more people who are just as into horror as Yuri. More like-minded people. Now, come on, tell me that isn't an appealing idea.
Yes, of course, but really my biggest issue is with the actual performance aspect of the festival.
Well, like I said, I know it's a scary thought, performing in front of a bunch of strangers, but trust me when I say I have full faith in you, in all of you. Your poems are amazing, guys. I just know people will love them. It's almost criminal not to show them off. So, what do you guys think? For me? For us?
Fine. I still don't think this is a good idea, but fine, I'll do it. Just stop guilt-tripping us.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. And you, Yuri?
Yuri nervously glances at each of our expectant faces. But Monica, what if people start being inconsiderate and disturb us or laugh? I'm not surprised Yuri's worried about this.
Oh, don't you worry. If anyone steps out of line, I'll put a swift stop to that.
She has a stern glint in her eye, and I have to repress a shiver. I'm glad she's with us. Yuri looks somewhat relieved, but it's clear she's still worried. She swallows and nods. I suppose I don't really have a choice, do I? I shake my head. Okay, I'll do it.
Yay, that's everyone! We forced everyone into reading their poems! Yay! It's just like they say, peer pressure. It's the best tool. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
I know you'll do great, Yuri. Just trust me. But anyway, let's move back onto the main event. While we have the time, I want each of you to choose a poem verse to practice reciting in front of each other.
Yuri and Natsuki exchange uneasy glances, but don't say anything.
Don't worry, I'll go first so everyone feels a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook, searching for a specific poem. Here we are. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. More food. I am a hungry boy. I should make a poem for stream. You should do like a challenge, right? Like you have to write a poem, but you every line has to end with a word that can be used in Doki Doki Literature Club. In the poem maker. That might be interesting, actually. I think it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, Carlix, do you stream? Because if so, I should follow you. Oh, this is not... Okay. I do. I will have to... we can do it right now. Hang on. Give me a second, guys. Carlix. I should actually... I'm pretty sure Carlix is my whispers from that one time. Yeah. Follow. There we go. I'm gonna have to see that later. I made a movie on Doki Doki, but on Detroit Become a Human. Monica is like Connor. Gotcha. Gotcha. Haven't played. That's not true. I played like a little bit of it at my ex-girlfriend's house because she was way into it. But it's just kind of not my jam. Like, if someone was like, here's money, go buy Detroit Become Human and play it on, do a full playthrough at least once on stream, I'd be like, yeah, okay. Other than that, I don't see myself, like, putting... It's not the kind of game I want to spend money on to play. It's interesting for sure, just like there's other things I want to do. Anyways. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. Her eyes move across the page and sync with her lips. Every word has the perfect amount of emotion put behind it, making the poem almost come to life. Her inflection is extraordinary. I'm impressed, and judging by a quick glance around me, so is everyone else. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Even Natsuki's once sour attitude is replaced by awe. Only I don't stream with the mic. Ah. Just get a webcam. You can use the poopy webcam mic. Like, quality is secondary to whether or not you're, like, entertaining to watch. You know what I mean? Natsuki's the child. Natsuki is a child. She's a freshman in high school, which would make her, like, what, 14? Okay. Natsuki's height is 140 centimeters. I believe it. Of course, I'm a filthy American, so I have no reference for how high that is. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. How the fuck do you pronounce this word? Recitation.
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 I got it right. I know words. And I'm 160. Damn. Sayori is I don't know. Sayori is, Carlix, you're 13? I didn't know that. Are you saying you're 13, or are you saying that, Natsuki's 13? And I curse a lot. I curse too, I'm just trying to be better about it. Russian and English. Well, that's what other languages are for, man. Alright, anyways. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. Ready for a full film. Can't wait. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
I'm just taking this in. I love Sayori's expressions are the best part of this game for me, easily.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
Yep.
Sayori jumps up from her chair and takes Monica's place at the front of the room.
This poem is called, how did you do it so easily, Monica? I don't think I can do this! I'm freaking out over here! Stop making me do this!
Well, try to imagine you're alone, like you're reciting... like you're reciting it to yourself. Try to imagine you're alone, like you're reciting it to yourself. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way.
I had a sleepover in quarantine. Shame on you. That's how you get COVID.
Oh, I think I get it.
Sayori nods to itself, very anime-like. Why? Like 2 times? Bro, that's like double the Backstreet Boys. I realized I shouldn't have said COVID. I'm sure I'm gonna have to like censor that later. But
anyway, this poem's called My Meadow.
Sayori begins reciting her poem. It seems as if her soft voice is a perfect match. As for the poem itself, it has a similar tone when compared to her other ones. It's peaceful yet somber at the same time. Bittersweet, you could call it. Hearing the poem in Sayori's voice almost gives it an entirely new meaning. I think this is what Sayori means when she says she likes my poems. It's like seeing a whole new side of someone you thought you knew completely. Sayori finishes and we all applaud.
I did it!
Like 2 times we didn't get it. Good.
Yep, good job. Good job. I couldn't have read that line any worse than that.
Sayori beams as she walks back to a seat.
So, who'd like to go next?
Natsuki, Yuri, and I all look at each other nervously. I open my mouth, but Yuri beats me to the punch. I'll go! Sefchi, you're a mod for my chat. Aww. Just so you know what, Carlex? You've been here long enough. Where is it? Why is it not in here? I guess I can do this. I'll do it like this. /mod Carlix 99. You've been here long enough. You've earned it. Monica's flipping a coin in the elevator. What's a Connor line like?
I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. Nice. Thanks for showing initiative, Yuri.
I missed the window. Yes. Yuri rushes over to the podium, clutching a sheet of paper in her hands. This poem is called... Yuri freezes as she looks up at us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri begins to recite her poem. Her voice is shaky at first, but the more she reads, the more confident she becomes. It's similar to what happens when she gets absorbed in her books. The shy and apprehensive Yuri I'm used to is replaced by a fierce and confident woman. The poem itself is like a maze in its structure, with twists and turns in every line. But Yuri is unfazed and enunciates each word with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. Monica's the first to start applauding. Sheepishly, I follow along, and soon the clubroom is filled with the sound of applause. Yuri ducks her head in embarrassment, a shy smile peeping over her face.
Yuri, that was really good. Like I said, you don't have anything to worry about. Thank you for sharing.
Thanks. Guess Yuri's done for the day. Thank you. Just steam just coming out of the ears. More food. I gotta finish the stream so I can eat, guys.
So, who'd like to go next? Natsuki?
Why should I go before Sefchi? It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Sefchi lower everyone's standards before I go.
Natsuki!
Monica hastens to chastise her, shooting me a sympathizing look.
That was kind of rude, don't you think? You should apologize to Sefchi.
His model is AX600. Natsuki's face turns red as the girls all turn to look at her. I decide to spare Natsuki from the embarrassment. Hey, it's really no big deal. I'll end up going at some point anyway. Might as well do it now. Thing is, I don't have much of a selection to choose from. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I take a deep breath. In my head, I repeat to myself the advice Monica gave to Sayori.
Try to imagine you're alone, like you're reciting it to yourself.
Alone. My house is the first thing that comes to mind when I think of being alone. The scene rapidly develops in my head, like I'm recalling a recent memory. I'm sitting alone at my desk. The dim light hanging from the ceiling gives a warmth to the room. In front of me is the poem I had just finished, the ink from my pen still fresh on the page. I pick up the notebook and begin reciting it out loud. While I'm not the most confident in it, I still try and put energy into it. I can almost hear my voice echoing off my bedroom walls. As I finish, the sound of applause pulls me out of my daydream. I'm back in the club room, standing at the podium while the girls politely applaud my performance. That was... well,
That was good, Sefchi.
I guess?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. I don't think it's your writing abilities, but rather your lack of confidence that weighs you down. That's something that'll improve over time, though, so don't worry.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going. As she says this, Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. I got you, Justina.
I'm Monica, the android sent by Cyberlife. I'm here to read you poems. And steal you, my love.
As she says this, I already read that. The poem is called... It's called... Stop looking at me!
But you're presenting.
You don't have to stare straight into my soul, though. She takes a moment to compose herself. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Everybody, jump! Dude. Natsuki takes a breath. While her voice is unenthusiastic, the poem has a surprising amount of energy to it. The rhymes tie into each other seamlessly, creating a flow that moves the poem along at a brisk pace. Excuse me. The words seem to bounce up and down with the rhythm, seemingly making the poem come to life. It's Natsuki's signature style, and it works exceptionally well when read out loud. She quickly finishes and huffs as she makes her way back to her seat while we applaud her.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
She stares at her poem blankly for a second before replying. Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Well... That's what we're gonna be doing at the festival, so... Do you at least feel confident enough to do it in front of a crowd?
I guess. Not like there's any other choice. I guess it'll be easier doing it in front of other people. I can just put on whatever face I want with strangers. I don't care I don't care about what they think of me. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. She's just like 1,000-yard stare, just like warplanes, just like crashing and shit. It's just embarrassing. But I still hate the idea that we have to perform. Sorry, she muttered that last sentence under her breath, apparently. Let's do it again. But I still hate the idea that we have to perform. She mutters that last sentence under her breath. The others probably didn't even hear it. I knew Natsuki was stubborn, but this is a whole other level. However, it does look like she's going along with the idea of performing for the festival. Well, at least for now, since she's basically outvoted and can't come up with another idea anyway.
Really? That's a surprise. For me, it's the other way around. Having all those people looking at you, judging you. I don't like to think about it.
I can relate to that. Yuri murmurs quietly. The thought of so many eyes observing your every move all at once. She trails off, shaking her head. Well, that's just how it is, so... Natsuki sighs in frustration.
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. Speaking of which, I want to thank you, all of you, for performing. It might be difficult, but now that we have a general idea of what it'll be like, we'll be able to prepare ourselves. Make sure you pick out a poem and show it to me by tomorrow, okay? I'll need to know so I can make the pamphlets over the weekend.
I should probably find a different poem to recite. I prefer it if we use our own poetry, but I'm probably going to pick a poem from a poet I like or something.
Whatever makes you feel comfortable, Sefchi. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting all this effort into the club.
Low expectations, huh?
More like any effort put in makes me happy in general.
Monica smiles at me, and then tends to smile at everyone else.
That goes for everyone here. Thanks for going along with these last-minute plans. Anyway, I think that about does it for today. Let's still try and write poems for tomorrow, okay? I know the festival's coming up, but it's been working out nicely the past few days, and I'd like it to continue. Tomorrow we'll finalize who's doing what for the festival, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Remember, we have till Monday.
It'll be so much fun! I can't wait!
We all stand up, packing away our things. However, Monica's voice stops us.
Oh, and guys? She pauses.
She pauses, twirling a strand of her hair. She pauses, twirling a strand of her hair in her hand. She pauses, twirling a strand of hair in her hand.
This club truly does mean so much to me, and I really appreciate what you're willing to do for it. You guys are the best.
In typical fashion, Natsuki just rolls her eyes. Yuri smiles timidly while Sayori wears a hearty smile. Let's just get it over with. We don't regret this. That's okay, Monica. Nothing to thank us for. We really appreciate what you've made for us. I can't help but catch Yuri muttering under her breath after she says this. I can do 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 this. She starts curling into a ball in the corner. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah, I love it here! Welcome to spread this cozy little place to other people!
Yeah, it's all good, Monica. Alright. I stand up and grab my bag. Well, I'm certainly not as enthusiastic as Monica or Sayori about the festival. The festival. If I can pull that little daydream stunts again, I think I'll be alright. It's for the sake of the club. Not to mention impressing the girls. I forgot to read with the narrator voice. Let's go back. I stand up and grab my bag. Well, I'm certainly not as enthusiastic as Monica or Sayori about the festival. Well, I'm certainly not as enthusiastic as Monica or Sayori about the festival. If I can pull that little daydream stunts again, I think I'll be alright. It's for the sake of the club, not to mention impressing the girls. Once I'm fully packed up, I walk over to Sayori. Ready to go?
Yep.
Jeez, don't you ever get tired of always walking home with Sefchi, Sayori? Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, don't mind her. You guys are more adorable than anything.
Alright, alright. I didn't make such a big deal about it. It must be a little nice, though. Yeah, I guess. Ah, jeez. Let's just go already, Sayori.
Okay.
The just-in-case save. The two of us begin the walk home. A lot has changed in the past few days. Lost in thoughts, I didn't even notice how quiet Sayori's being until we're almost back home. There's a lot going on in the club now, huh? I bet you're thinking about all your new vice president duties that you'll have to deal with when the club grows bigger.
Yeah.
Anything specific on your mind?
Not really. Sorry, did you want to talk?
I mean, we don't have to if you were thinking about stuff.
No, it's nice talking to you. I was thinking about something from earlier. It's nice that we, never mind, it's nothing.
You're sounding a little like Yuri right now.
Uh-huh, oh, yeah, haha. Well, I guess I just have a question for you, Sefchi.
What's up? Sayori clears her throat before speaking.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Hey.
Well, I would still walk home with Sayori. Sayori, I'd walk with you, of course. Sayori pauses for a moment.
Eh?
She glances at me from the side before turning away.
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez.
Why me?
Her reply really surprises me, and I'm not sure how to answer what she wants to hear. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Sepchi.
She gives me a pained smile.
You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it so.
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, like I said, I've enjoyed catching up with you again. Why would I just change that for another girl? Walking home with you and talking about just anything, it's a great throwback. She doesn't seem as happy as I'd have imagined. I mean, both our childhoods were presents. Both our childhoods were pleasant. Strange. The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Sayori and I part ways without saying another word. I reach my house and open the door. I'm home. Sorry. I'm home. No response. I'm alone, as usual. I mumble that part to myself. Talking to myself says I'm the protagonist of a manga or game must be going stir crazy. Mom is still out on her business trip. She's never home anymore. I miss her. But I don't blame her for anything. It's hard enough providing for yourself, let alone a kid. Since I'm alone, I decide to make an instant meal for dinner. Digging through my cabinets, I find some old soup cups. Miso soup sounds good. I unwrap the packaging, pour in some water, and place the meal in the microwave. While it cooks, my mind wanders back to my performance earlier. That daydream was so vivid, so realistic. Can I really pull off that performance again, but this time in front of a crowd? It wasn't even that great in the first place, just doing it in front of the girls was nerve-wracking. Guess I'm not really used to being around people again. Maybe that's it. Thinking about it, I guess I've kind of been subconsciously isolating myself from people ever since the divorce. Before it even in some cases. I wonder when I started shunning myself. Maybe that's part of why Sayori and I drifted apart over the past few years. It wasn't intentional or anything, it just happened. At least, I don't think it was intentional. But I'm glad I got to reconnect with her in the literature club. It's given me something to do, something to look forward to that isn't anime or video games. Talking with the girls has made me feel more appreciated. It's a nice feeling. Something that's been missing from me ever since the divorce. Maybe that's why Sayori likes walking home with me. It makes her feel appreciated. Sayori. The more I think about it, the more concerned for her I get. She said some pretty weird stuff. But I guess people just have their off days. Maybe she's just changed a little bit over the years? Pretty normal, right? I'd like to think I'd be able to tell if something was up with her, although given our recent distance, I'm not so sure. Sure, we've started talking again, but there's a lot of lost time. Maybe that'll change and we'll go back to how we used to. Beep! I hope. Yay. And with that, I think that is where we will end for today. Let me get us back to the title screen, if I can. Nope, I just quit the fucking game. Okay. Face cam. Cool. Alright. I guess I can stop the recording now. There we go. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, especially those of you who watched the whole time. I'm gonna try to have this out more quickly this time. I'm gonna put some Spotify on. Here we go. Bye, SFG. Bye, Carlix. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, once again, 24 hours from now, I should have this VOD up on my YouTube channel, SFG101, if you miss any part of it and want to go back and watch it. And I should have like an edited down version of this VOD as like a Let's Play style thing before next Saturday. Don't know when. Last time was like Friday. I think the time before that was like a Thursday. Just it's whenever I get it done. And that's always like a shorter version of the VOD, just so that if you are behind, you can quickly watch that and catch back up. Usually, those are usually about an hour. Now that I don't have to worry so much about like the music when I'm cutting around things, I can probably make them even shorter. So you know, that's a good thing. Again, if you want to try the mod for yourself, please, blueskiesmod.com. Go pick it up. It's pretty easy to install. It's pretty plug and play as far as mods go. You just replace a script file and you're good to go. It's a lot easier than it sounds. I'm going to read off all the subs from our last stream, as well as the new events from today, just one more time. You Cypher, thank you for the 8 months. So this is why I missed you. So this is why I keep missing your fucking streams. John Ball TV, thank you for the 8 months. 8 slutty months, and probably going to be more than that, to be honest. Love you, slutface. Thanks for demonetizing me there. Dysfunctional, thank you for the 6 months. I cannot believe I got an ad just now. And Jacina Simi, thank you for following and joining the cause. Let's find someone to host, and let's get out of here, because I want to eat so bad. I just want to shove I want to shovel down the rest of this stir fries so badly. Let's see, do we have anyone in our sort of group that's streaming right now? Not really. Is there anyone streaming Doki Doki Literature Club? Oh, yeah. Let's see. I will send you guys over. Someone's doing a 36-hour stream. Yeah, I'm gonna send you guys there. Okay, this isn't Blue Skies, but it's something. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys to Bell's RD. Make your day a little bit brighter. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all just whenever I see you. Once again, I'm not sure when the next stream's gonna be. I'm trying to hold a scheduling thing out for a while. I'll probably have something tomorrow. I'll come up with something for tomorrow, I'm sure. I'll see you all then. Latest.